Okay, guys, remember I talked about how my favourite woolen blanket that I wrap myself in was when a sensory overwhelm. Well, I also just do it just to cozy out. Here it is, right here. And when I just don't want to do anything, because the overwhelm and that, right up here. It doesn't mean I won't be studying things, like things to, because my hobbies include, spirituality, um, yeah, spirituality, fitness. I like watching sport for entertainment too. I just watch the highlights though, because we don't have Sky. There's no point in purchasing Sky, paying I think it's about $80 a month now to watch the Warriors and the Hurricanes. Well, the Hurricanes are doing great this year. It's one of this year and last year, but then it was like a decade. There was like 8 years of just getting hammered, but not making the top half. But last year they made the top half, got to the playoffs and got knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. But now they're top of the table. So yeah, this year, Warriors is just don't know what you're going to get week from week. But yeah, still like when I hear that they made the finals, it's like yeah. I search up the results every week. So yeah, this is my blanket right here that I was talking about. And I was talking about the autism and community recording. This one's called Autism and Counselling. Now, this has been the best form of counselling I've got, is just what I've been doing on this channel and hanging out with other autistic people. Because I had doctors tell me that you're certainly not your average person and you're very different, but we don't know what it is because you're not autistic, because you have self-esteem. Autistic people have no self-esteem. If you were autistic, you would be going, I'd ask you your opinion about something and you'd go, what, what, what's the right thing to say? No, give me your true opinion. I agree. I mean, I have a different idea. Or, yeah, you'd be doing that. But when I ask you your opinion, you just tell me your opinion and you have confidence. Autistic people don't have confidence. But, talking about the sensory overload thing and then talking about everything else I put on here. And there was this other times where they're just like, well, you know what, autistic people don't like talking to people. Okay. Well, I used to love talking to people. I still do, but it's just I see through a lot of people's nonsense, and I know that either they're just going along to get along, but they don't really care, or they actually have bad intentions. And then there's the few that, do care, and it's not just going on to get along, and they don't have bad intentions, they got good intentions. And I talk to those people as much as I used to. But I used to also talk to the people who had bad intentions and those who just went along to get along but didn't even care, because I didn't notice these things until I got older. And then when I got to my mid to late 20s, I was like, well, I feel good doing it, and those who go along to get along, well, I'll go to get along too. And the bad people, well, I'll figure them out. I figured them out, So, yeah. There's a lot of misinformation. They think that autistic people don't have confidence. No, we just got a different way of viewing things. And then when we have realistic goals of where we push ourselves to our best, and keep working, and yeah, and I go from being unemployed, just all this type of thing, to all the qualifications I got, and then maintaining employment at a minimum pay rate job for 3 years, and then I was at tannery, and then the next one was at the factory and seasonal in the orchards, and now with the security, and I'm like, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go higher now. I don't think no one is going to sabotage me anymore. And I always put my best foot forward. I just had a lot of people say, it's not what you know, it's who you know, and I used to put in heaps of effort and stuff, and I used to be friendly to people, but if, I just, yeah. Didn't have friends in positions of power, but I do now. Meaning, just like popular people, or, just go along to get along with some of them too. We had other things like we had doctors who believed that autistic people, they couldn't have confidence, and if you're autistic you wouldn't have a sense of humour. And these are people who are practitioners, they've got their whatever it was to become a doctor, and they're sitting there talking to you like this. So yeah, there's a lack of knowledge in that area, it really is. So the best counselling I ever got was just me doing this recording on TikTok and then putting onto YouTube, and hanging out with other autistic people.